What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pancis. If it's your first time tuning in, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. If not, thanks for your continued support. It has been a little bit of time since we put a video up, since now that it's springtime and we can put some car content out there again. And I have some time and some creativity. I'm here with you today to start off the spring with a garage update. Behind me are the 3 current cars, and there's one other in the fleet that is not here currently, but I will explain to you as we hop into this. All right, guys, so as you guys are well aware, we have our 2004 Saab 9.5 Aero. This thing has got 288,000 miles on it currently, running really good. I messed with the buffer here the other day. You can probably see in the paint, this is nice and smooth. This has been 4 years or so since we've actually done anything to the paint. So we're gonna go and do a video coming up on this car with a paint correction. $700 Mako job 5 years ago. Over here in the center, we have our 2017 Jaguar XF. I just did the Y pipes under the supercharger. I can show you that right here in a moment. The car is nice and clean, but it's been sitting the last couple of days. I have a potential buyer for this coming this weekend. So I haven't been driving it. I've been driving the 9.5. But as you guys can see, this thing is mint, 66,000 miles, almost 67. I'll show you under the hood. All right, under the hood of this 400 plus horsepower Jaguar, you guys can see the new metal Y pipe here on the top, this guy right here, and new gaskets we installed on the supercharger when we pulled this all out. So this thing is all refreshed and good, no more leaks, and of course upgrades. So this car is doing just fine, and hopefully going to be sold very soon. All right, guys, and then here's our 99 Saab 9.3 Vigan. Also had somebody reach out to me recently for this. It is still currently for sale, but we've still been doing some upgrades to it, updates. Obviously the thing is complete, but I'm going to be replacing the amplifier this upcoming week on this car because the front speakers are coming in muffled. I actually replaced the door speakers already. I can show you the originals from 99. It's crazy how they look. The sound still wasn't coming in properly, so I figured it was the amp, so we ordered a new amp. And then I also have speakers for the top and then the rear, so this thing will have a new amp and all speakers internally updated, so the sound system will be perfect. This thing is a beautiful car. And just for the record, because I'm going to be throwing these out, this is the original speakers. You guys can see they're completely toast. These things are 25 years old, so good thing we replaced them. All right, guys, so a few minutes later here, but I gave you guys a tour of 3 cars. If you notice, there was a 4th missing, and that was the 2011 Saab 9.5 new gen that we had. I had sold that back in January of this year and purchased the wifey a brand new car to us for the kids and stuff. We have 2 kids now. One's 8 months, one's 2.5 years old, and the Saab was still doing well, but it was just time to get something a little bit bigger for the kids. So since this is a garage update for you, this is the new to us 2022 Lincoln Aviator. We picked this up with 20,000 miles, and it's got a I think it's a 3.0 no, yeah, 3.0 V6. Seems small. 4.0 V6, forget the exact details of the engine, but it produces like 400 horsepower and 415 foot-pounds of torque. Pretty powerful car, all-wheel drive. We got electronic, everything's electronic in this car. Got the screen on the front for your odometer and everything. Infotainment system, heated seats, heated steering wheel, panoramic sunroof. This thing is it's not fully loaded, but it's pretty up there. It's like the middle trim level that they offer. This goes all the way back, but yeah, pretty comfortable car, very powerful car, and there you go. Dual climate control, heated seats in the back as well, not that we need them right now. And then in the back, this has a 3rd row in it, and it's controlled with electronic buttons there if we needed to adjust them. So pretty spacious vehicle for our family, which has been growing. And of course, Melanie needed something a little bit newer, a little bit more spacious. And so yeah, we sold the 2011 9.5 and picked this thing up. We're very happy with it. And here's under the hood. They're still making this whole platform and car. I think this past year, 2025 model, they updated maybe some of the body trim on the bumper and the interior for the infotainment system. I gotta figure out how to close that. But yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. And this is the update for you on the garage. We got the 3 cars there. I'm selling the Vigan and the Jaguar, and I am eyeing a new car for myself. Something that I can drive daily, but also take on the track. So I'm looking at a couple different things. So I'll keep you guys updated as I go from here. But this is currently the update for you on the garage. And next part of this video, we'll do a garage update paint correction on the 9.5 Aero. Since we washed it the other day at the car wash, but you guys can see here, I just did this little area here with some compound. There's a little bit more of a gloss than, let's say, here, where all the staining, haziness that's on the paint there. So $700 single stage paint. I think we're gonna get this thing shining back again. Let's try it out. Okay guys, I did half the left side. You guys can see I did the headlight nice and bright, where this one here is still a little bit yellowed. Hood, a little bit more shiny versus dull and stainy. I'm gonna keep it going. All right guys, so we're gonna finalize this spring garage update for you. I didn't film everything because I've done this so many times on the channel, but I did a compound and then a polish and then a ceramic coating on the 2004 Saab 9.5. And to end this video with the completed update for you on all the vehicles, I'm gonna show you the walk around on the vehicle right here. Check it out. And boom, there she is, guys. It was raining today, so I kept it in the garage all day. But here you have it, all the yellowing that was on the front headlights is gone. Again, this is a single stage $700 paint job from Mako, but not so bad. You can see me in there. The tops are always a little bit more rough than the side. The side here is pretty good, pretty clear. So not so bad, guys. It's been 4 years since we did a ceramic coating on this car. Obviously we've been keeping it clean, but the vehicle has been sitting outside for the last couple months, specifically mostly because of the Vigan sitting in the garage. So it was good to give this thing a nice polish. It looks fantastic, honestly. Look at those lights, everything just shines despite some of the aging stuff, like some of the rust that we have here. Anybody in the Northeast have a garage or shop for this issue, I'd definitely fix it, because the car underneath is actually not so bad. Just some of this stuff here is just classic stuff for the 9.5s. But yeah, this is the walk around, guys. I did buff the rims a little bit so they look nice. They're not perfect, obviously. They need to be refinished again, but the car for a daily driver looks good. I was thinking, since we're having some peelage issue on the roof, I was thinking of maybe sanding some of this down and maybe getting like a carbon fiber wrap for the roof. How about you guys in the comments section below? Let me know your thoughts on that. I didn't want to paint it again, but I figured that'd be a nice way to just kind of finish this off, because the rest of the car is pretty decent despite some of the road rash on the front nose here. I think if I were to get that fixed with a wrap and maybe some body work here on the wheel wells in the rear with the rust, for a car going on 300,000 miles, I would be pretty happy with that condition. Overall, I mean, I'm still happy with how it looks right now. It's not perfect by any means, but for, again, a daily driver, we drive like 20 to 30,000 miles a year on this car, so obviously I don't expect it to be perfect, but for a car, it looks pretty good of this age. So that is the complete update for you guys on this 9.5. The interior is holding up pretty well. I shouldn't say pretty well, I should say very well. The seats are doing really well in here. And again, we keep this thing nice and clean. And I think last fall there was a complete detail, professional detail. There was a spill in here. So we actually paid, I made my parents actually do it because it was their fault. They paid a professional detailer that actually shampooed. They actually shampooed and vacuumed all of the carpets. So you can even probably see here some of the vacuum marks still are all there. It looks really good for the age. Not bad, right guys? 288. I put over 1,000 miles on the car this week alone. So pretty exciting to see this thing rocking and rolling so well. So that's the update for you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to drop a comment below about the carbon fiber roof. And then if you're in the New England area, if there's a paint shop that's actually reasonable to fix some of this rust issue on the rear, I would investigate it. I don't plan on getting rid of the car, so I wouldn't mind making it 100% on that end. So stay tuned guys for the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching this update. I'll see you soon.